expand the story into a novel. It'll be the thriller for all times.
Byron, what about my story?
We'll talk about this later, Claire. But right now, I want to hear the rest of Mary's story.
Weeks turned into months, and the memory of the creature faded into Victor's memory, as if it had all been a bad dream.
The winter came before I knew it. I got completely caught up in the lives of those I loved. Frances was fast becoming a young woman, with a mind of her own, much to Justine's consternation.
Justine, I'm not hungry. Can I play with Junior now? Maybe later? Yes, but stay where I can see you, all right? Yes, ma'am. Come on, Junior, come on. Come on, you can't catch me, you can't catch me. Come on, keep up, keep up. Come on, Junior, come on. Oh, you're sweet. I got you. Come on, Junior, I got you. I got you. Oh, you're not gonna get me, you're not gonna get me. I got you, I got you. I got you, Junior. Danny, I think he's had enough. Fine. Franny? Francis? Francis, this isn't funny. Come out. Franny? Franny? I'm coming, Justine. I told you to stay up and see you. I'm sorry. No, it's time to leave. Oh, please, Justine. Just a little bit longer? No. Now gather up the things and we'll be off. Francis, was that a yawn? No. Do you think it's time for a nap? No, Justine. I'm too old for naps. So I can... Wait! Yes? Where's Junior? Oh, he'll come soon enough once he's known me gone. Junior! Junior! Junior, we're going now. Perhaps he's gone into the barn. We'll go take a look. All right. We'll talk more about that nap. Justine.
I could not imagine how their lives would be affected by the unholy thing I have done. They were all to be affected. Clerval, Elizabeth, Justine. May God forgive me. Francis.
Junior! Oh, he's gone to picnic. Junior! Come here, Junior! Why did you run off? Here, Junior! Oh! Oh. Hello. Have you seen Junior?
Junior?
Yes. He was here just a little while ago.
I have seen no one.
He must have come by here. Would you help me look for him, please?
Yes?
Junior! Well, don't just stand there. Help me. Junior! Here, Junior! Where are you? Junior! Junior! I can't imagine where he's got to. And I must get back to the barn before Justine wakes up, or I'll really be in trouble. Junior! Oh! Could you help me go, please? Maybe I can see him through the woods. Oh, thank you. Junior! Junior, come here, right now.
Junior!
I don't see him. Could you help me down, please?
are you?
My name is Frank. Francis. Who are you?
I do not know.
Are you from the village?
No, the people from the village all scream and run away from me. I know not why.
Has something happened to you?
What do you mean?
Well, your face. It's ugly.
I am now as I have always been.
I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings, I promise.
You didn't hurt me.
I'm glad. I like you.
I like you too. You treat me like a friend.
We can be friends.
What's that?
It's a locket. My father gave it to me. See? That's his picture. He was very handsome, wasn't he? He's dead.
Dead.
Yes. I don't remember him much, but I remember when he gave this to me. And I do miss him sometimes. Junior. Junior!
Wait, please, don't go. Stay here. Be my friend.
We can be friends. But first, I have to find my dog.
Dog?
Yes, Junior, my dog.
You didn't say he was a dog. I know where he is.
Why did you say so?
Just follow me, come on.
Hey, I'm looking for him. I see right now.
He's right over here. Here he is.
Junior. Junior, wake up. Junior? He's dead! Dead!
Please don't. Please don't be sad. I'm sorry. I did not mean to. Please don't be sad.
You didn't mean to.
It was an accident.
An accident.
Yes.
It was you.
I'm sorry.
Did you kill Junior?
Please. I'm sorry. I did not.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me!
No, please.
You killed me!
Please do not scream.
Please!
Please, you have to be quiet. Please, you have to be quiet. Do not scream. They'll hear me. Please, be quiet. Please stop screaming. Stop it. Randy, please. Randy, stop. Calm down. Randy, stop. Franny? 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 Dead. Junior. Dead. Franny. Dead. Father. Dead. DeLacy. Dead. They called me dead. I am not dead! I am not dead. The creature, overwhelmed with the desire to find out about his past, made the decision to find who or what is Frankenstein.
Without being discovered, the creature travels through villages and forests. When he comes upon a house larger than any that he has seen before, he crosses the lawn and enters through a door. The room is beautiful, filled with furniture, fabrics, and paintings he has never encountered. Above the fireplace, he sees an ornate golden frame that holds a mirror. He walks towards it and stares at it in wonder, never having seen himself before. He becomes disturbed at the realization of what he sees.
Frankenstein. I would like to know Frankenstein.
I am Victor Frankenstein.
Frankenstein, you? Who am I?
I do not know.
You spoke as if you did.
Who?
They said your name. They called me dead and they hurt me.
My God. Metz and Schmidt.
Mother, where was the last place you saw them?
You must leave here.
No, I will not.
No. You must understand that there are others, and if they...
I may be ugly, but I am also strong.
Very well. I will tell you what you want, but only in exchange.
No, you will tell me what you know.
I will, in due time, but first
No,
I'm...
tell me now! I have thoughts I don't understand.
You come here in search of information. I can help you, but first I must understand. You must answer my questions, all right? Tell me everything you can about the men who saw you.
They hurt me. They called me dead. The others.
Others saw you?
Yes. They scream and run away from me in fear.
Where did this happen?
I am not as other men. I have memories in pain.
They hurt you?
Yes. I hurt here and here.
When they said my name, did they answer me?
No more. I understand nothing. But you can tell me. Tell me now.
Very well. Ask your questions.
I have but one. What do you know of me?
Nothing.
Do not lie to me, Frankenstein. What are you to me?
I am your creator. That is to say, your body was at one time dead.
Dead? Creator?
I need a parse for my experiment.
It's in the book of God.
You know the Bible.
I know of God. God is the creator, and you're my creator. So thus, my God.
No, I am not your God.
God is the creator.
But I am not your God.
But you are my
But
creator.
God has the power over life and death, and I am not your
Did you
God.
not create me?
Yes, but I...
Did you lie to me?
No, but I...
God, creator.
You must have left them in the frog. I'll go fetch them and meet you in the garden.
You will leave here now, or I will tell you nothing. Go!
I will wait.
Victor, here you are.
Yes, is it time for Francis's lesson?
Francis and Justine are on a picnic. Are you very angry?
No, of course not.
Good. Have you seen your mother's glasses?
No, I haven't, Elizabeth. In fact, I've been very... Elizabeth, stop!
Victor.
There's a draft.
Don't be silly, not even the slightest breeze. There's something wrong.
No, of course not.
Victor, you're sure?
Elizabeth, I've had it with me the whole time.
Victor, why don't you come along with us?
Where are you going?
Franny and Justine haven't come back from the picnic. We were going to go look for them.
Aaron Mueller's here to see you, madam.
Thank you. I'll meet him in the drawing room.
Yes, madam.
I wonder why he's here. This is such an unexpected call.
Yes, it's best not to keep a man in this position waiting.
Victor, why don't you come with us? The air will do you some good.
I am busy here. I will finish up and find you, I promise.
Very well, my love. Don't be long. Oh, and Victor, don't be angry about Francis's lesson.
Of course not. Goodbye, Elizabeth.
I am alone in the world of man, where each and everyone shall hate me. But you can change that, O Creator. You must make another being such as I.
No, impossible.
Am I then impossible? Oh, Creator, just make me happy. The two of us shall leave the world of men and spend our lives alone together. You can't refuse me this.
I do refuse.
I have learned something from man. He fears death above all else.
How do you know that?
I have been hunted and hated, and I find no love in humankind.
You have killed.
Yes. A small child. I did not mean to, but she screamed like all the others.
What have you done?
What have we done, O Creator?
I am not responsible for you!
On the girl's body, I found a locket. Later on, I found a woman resting in a bar. Her beauty hit me in such a way to leave it with her as a gift. Now I can retrieve it from her just as easily as I obtained it from the child. Do you understand?
Yes. I will help you.
Good. We shall start tomorrow then. Do not fail me, O Creator, for we are bound by ties which can never be undone.
Except by death.
Victor, I don't have time, Henry, to speak with you. Victor, please, come sit down.
What is it?
Frances is dead. Murdered. They found her in the woods. And I am so sorry. If there's anything I
There
can
is
do-
nothing you can do for me. I have murdered my sister.
No. You can't blame yourself for this, Victor. That's
No,
not
I am responsible.
It's not your fault, Victor.
Do you remember that creature that we created here? It has survived.
No. No, that's impossible.
I saw him here. Today. In this very room, Henry. He killed Francis.
How can you be sure?
He told me.
Then we are both responsible. Who is it?
Air, no, I should say.
You will say nothing until we have had time to speak about this to you.
I'm sorry to intrude at such a moment. I wouldn't have bothered were not the utmost importance.
Yes, of course. What is it?
I wish I could simply offer my condolences, but I regret that I'm here in my official business. As your mother's taken to bed, I've asked Elizabeth to join us here.
No, Elizabeth cannot be included in this. She must not know what has
She
occurred.
already knows what has occurred.
No, Emily, she does not know.
To me, you need to stay calm, right? Now, Herr Mueller, you must forgive him. He has only moments ago learned of Francis's passing and is understandably distraught.
Why, yes, of course, but you must also understand I have my job to do. I believe that we've apprehended Francis's murderer.
Where did you find him?
Like, who is it you've arrested?
I'm sorry, I cannot say that yet.
Why are you doing this to us?
Victor, you're acting very strange.
Think about what's happened here, Herr Mueller, and you will understand the strength.
Are you all right, Elizabeth?
Send her in.
Elizabeth, do you recognize this?
Yes, that was Frances's. She was always contained a picture of her father.
Where did you get that?
We found it on the person of the murderer. Its presence makes it certain that she is guilty.
I don't know anything about it, I swear. I could have never hurt Franny. Never. Justine? No. No.
Fool! It could not have been Justine!
Yes, sir. She is like a member of the family, and there is no reason she...
Look, I understand your feelings, Herr Clerval, but this would not be the first time a servant is turning against a member of a family. A market such as this will bring a good price in certain circles.
Justine, please tell me everything that happened.
Princess and I were on a picnic. We sought to the barn and take a nap, and I was next awakened by Herr Mueller and his men, and that is all I know.
We found the locket hidden in her skirt.
Surely that alone is not enough.
I think they'll find it sufficient to convict her. And I'm afraid that if they do, she'll be condemned.
No. No, impossible. You cannot leave Justine.
Now, Herr Mueller, stop and think about what you're doing.
Look,
for a
I am
moment.
sorry to have to do this, but I have no other choice. Come along.
No.
1 minute.
No, Victor,
sir.
please. You cannot believe what he has said. You know I loved Franny and I could have never done anything to hurt her. Victor, why aren't you looking at me? Please, Victor, say something to him.
Come along.
Don't let him do this.
You let that girl die. Do you hear me, Mueller? What must be done?
I'm sorry, Elizabeth. I am so sorry.
How could you not let it happen? Why didn't you say something? Why did you try and stop them from taking her?
Justine is innocent. Of that I can assure you.
Of course she is. But it is up to us to prove her innocence.
But I cannot. Unless she is condemned, in which case I will be forced to...
Now, Elizabeth, please, we just need to speak to him. He will understand why this is wrong.
Only I can end this now. I must begin.
Victor!
Elizabeth!
Justine continually maintained that she was innocent of doing Franny any harm. Her trial was to take place in 2 days, and yet the sounds of the gallows being built could be heard from all around the village. It was then that a message came that startled me and everyone in the Frankenstein family. I was so distraught by it that I insisted on seeing Justine immediately. When I entered the prison, I arrived at the gloomy chamber where Justine was sitting on the floor. Justine, why did you rob me of my last consolation? Why did you confess if you were innocent? Nothing could shake my confidence in you aside from your own confession.
I did confess. But I confessed to a lie. I confessed that I may obtain absolution, but now that falsehood lies heavier on my heart than all my other sins. Ever since I was condemned, Mr. Mueller besieged me. He threatened me until I began to believe that I was the monster that he said I was. He threatened excommunication and hellfire if I did not confess. What could I do? In an evil hour, I confessed to a lie. But I know that God knows the truth, and that one day I will be with my Franny in heaven, where we will be happy again.
Justine, forgive me for having a moment's doubt in you. I will prove your innocence. I will melt the hearts of your enemies with my prayers. You shall not die.
Oh, Elizabeth, I do not fear to die. God gives me the strength to endure the worst. If you are convinced of my innocence, I will be happy no matter what happens.
Elizabeth spoke to the court. I wish to be allowed to speak, so that I may say what I know of Justine's character. I am well acquainted with the accused. I lived in the same house with her for 7 years, and during that time she seemed to me the most amiable and benevolent of all human creatures. She nursed Mr. Frankenstein, my uncle, in his last illness with the greatest affection and care. Justine was warmly attached to the child who is now dead, and and acted toward her like a most affectionate mother. And as for my part, I do not hesitate to say that I believe and rely on her perfect innocence. And as to the necklace on which the chief proof rests, if she had earnestly desired it, I would have willingly given it to her. So much to esteem and value her. Even with all that Elizabeth said, the judges believed in Justine's guilt. She was condemned to hang the next day while Victor worked tirelessly, trying to fulfill the creature's demands.
Why do you do that? The eyes must be protected from too sudden exposure to the light. Please, no more questions.
I ask questions so that I may learn.
Do I not bring you books daily? I do of necessity teach you something of the sciences, so you can help me in my endeavor. You walk, you talk, you breathe, you speak. You've taken the life of my sister. What more do you want of me?
Oh, there is so much more to ask of you, O Creator, as any child asks of its parents.
Enough.
I must know more if I am to...
No more questions. We have a bargain here. I will keep it. I am master here.
Why this work?
Because you forced
No. Why me? Why did you create a creature that even you turn away from in disgust? I have read your notes here, beloved, and seen words on incisions and solutions and potions, but nothing that'll tell me why. And I am most confused.
You are damned!
I am damned to be alive! How damned are those that brought about my being?
I want you out of my sight and out of the lives of those that I love. I cannot finish quick enough here to suit me, for then I will be rid of both you and your despicable...
Hear no more of this!
Do you threaten me again? Grows most tiresome. We must make sure everything's working. When I tell you, throw the switch. And now. Hi. Yes, Henry, what is it?
Let me in!
A moment, please.
You hear me?
For God's sake, Henry, how dare you?
How dare I? Victor, I am
Leave her immediately.
Why are you here, Victor? Why were you not with your family when they had need of you?
What are you talking about?
Justine is dead, Victor. Dead.
No, not today.
Yes, today. She was hanged by the neck in the public square. She was drawn to the gallows in a wooden cart.
Stop, Henry.
Through the assembled crowd, they spit on her, and they called her filthy names. She was frightened, and she was alone, but she managed to maintain some dignity.
How dare you,
And
Henry!
then she saw Elizabeth. Justine cried out to her. Elizabeth broke through the crowd, only to be restrained by the gallant Herr Mueller.
Stop.
And Justine cried her name out again and again until finally the rope was tightened around her neck and she was silenced forever. Now, Victor, why weren't you there? What kind of man are you? I don't know you anymore.
No, Henry, we discussed it and agreed that there was nothing that we could do about it for confession.
No, you know as well as I do that she confessed out of fear. For her immortal soul, Victor. Things weren't so hopeless that we should have just hidden up here. And why are you here, Victor? I don't understand.
Henry, leave me here. For your own sake, go. I must keep my promises.
Your promises?
No, Henry, you don't understand.
I do.
No.
Victor, you've lured him here somehow, and you're planning to destroy him.
No, Henry, go.
Now,
For your own
Victor,
sake.
forgive me for misjudging you, but you should know by now you don't have to do these things alone. Together we created him. It makes sense that together we would bring him to an end. Now, we don't have...
No. I have been alone, and he is making my companion.
Companion? No, Victor, it is impossible, unthinkable, to even dream of creating another monster like that!
I must. For only then will he go away. I have his word.
His word?
Yes.
Well, what is this thing you are creating? It may be 10 times worse than it's intended.
I have sworn to go away.
You have sworn, but that has not.
It will. It will. I know it will. I can be sure of it.
Victor, no. You cannot continue in this vile, thoughtless act.
I have endured pain and misery and loneliness. Shall each man find himself a wife, each beast a mate, and I remain alone?
There can never be another monster like you in the world!
There is no use trying to reason with you, for you prove yourself unworthy. You may be my creators, but I am obviously master here. Obey me, or else you shall know the true power of my hatred.
No. I will not waver before your threats! No, Henry! No!
Now why shall you find the release in death while I remain desolate and alive? You've destroyed everything I've ever loved and every chance of peace I've ever had. But hear me and remember well. I shall be with you on your wedding night.
Years since the accident with Henry. The creature's trail has led me up here to the endless barren ices of the north. I shall close this journal and return home now, Mother. I've lost sight of the creature some weeks ago and feel confident that he is dead. Although I'll never know for certain. The memory of him will remain and haunt me forever.
There. You look lovely. Isn't your lady beautiful? Oh, such a beautiful bride.
It was Granny Frankenstein's dress, you know.
Oh, yes. She always wanted you to wear it on your wedding night.
And nothing could make me happier than to be reminded of her.
Oh, if only she were here now.
Have you heard from Victor?
No, not since early this morning.
Isn't he with Mother? Yes.
Lionel said that he was there earlier, but then it seems he disappeared.
He disappeared.
Yes, they said he was acting rather strangely.
Romeo, please.
Elizabeth, wasn't it you who told me that ever since he returned from his travels in the north, his moods have just been filled with ups and downs?
Yes, but how could they be otherwise? With everything else that's been happening?
My dear, I'm sure you're right, but to act so strangely.
Romeo, please. Today is his wedding day.
Well, yes, dear.
And just how calm was Lionel prior to his marriage?
Not calm at
There,
all,
you
but...
see?
Yes. Now, is there anything else you need?
I don't think so.
All right, then I shall tell them then.
Thank you. Romeo, my veil, would you help me with it?
Why, yes, of course.
Romeo, does everybody feel like this on their wedding day?
Oh, why, yes, dear, of course they do.
I just hope everything will be all right.
Elizabeth, everything will be perfect. Now let me get your veil.
Victor, what are you doing here?
Victor, you really shouldn't be here, you know.
Yes, I know. I need to speak with Elizabeth, please.
Well, all right. Don't be too long.
I promise.
Really.
Really, Victor, you shouldn't be here. It's bad luck, you know.
How beautiful you are, Elizabeth.
They do say that. Oh, I don't know.
I love you, Elizabeth.
And I love you.
Do you?
Yes. And with every day, I love you more. Something wrong.
No, of course not.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Oh, be happy, Victor. I will not allow you to distress yourself on this most happy night.
Elizabeth, this night has long since passed.
Victor, why do you speak like that? Something is wrong.
Please sit down.
What is it?
My experiments, Elizabeth.
No. No, do not torment yourself like this. It has been a year since you
Elizabeth, listen.
Yes?
I don't know where to begin. I began to explore the power and the secrets of electricity, and I began to wonder about the origins of life.
Please, Victor, I've heard all of this before.
No, Elizabeth, you haven't. I discovered principles that I carried to extremes.
Extremes? What sort of extremes?
The creation of life
Please just stop.
in a man.
A man?
Yes, a creature. Hideous, perverse, Vile beyond imagining.
Victor, please
It was
just
he
stop.
who
I
killed
don't want to
Francis
hear
and
this.
Henry. It was he who condemned her by placing the locket in the fold of Justine's skirt.
Victor, please just
And it is
stop.
he who promised to be with me on
Victor,
this very
please just
night.
stop.
Now, I know what you must think of me. But I could no longer bear the guilt. Even though I knew that I would lose you too.
No. No, Victor, nothing could destroy the love I feel for you. Hush, my love. Calm yourself, for we are to be married soon.
We must leave tonight, Elizabeth.
Yes, like we've always
No, we
planned.
mustn't even wait that long. We must leave directly after the ceremony.
But the guests...
I don't care a thing about the guests. As long as you and I, together, are very far away from here. Say that's all right.
Of course it is. Please, Victor, I have to finish packing.
Yes, of course.
Elizabeth! There you are. There's something all over for you. Is something wrong?
No, Mother, we just have to escape for a moment.
Yes. There were certain memories that we needed to overcome.
Yes, I know. But we cannot dwell on the melancholy past. Soon, new and dear objects will be made to replace those who have been so clearly deprived.
She's right, you know. The future is all that matters now.
Come along, you two. It is time. Come along now. There's plenty of time for that. Victor, I'm going to go to bed. Are we going to see this one? Victor!
Yes, Mother, coming.
I have come for retribution.
No,
I have been betrayed, and he shall suffer for the wounds inflicted.
please don't harm him, I beg you.
I won't harm him. In the way that you think. You shall be the instrument of my revenge. He shall hear your screams and come to find that I have kept my word. I don't wish to harm you, but there's no other choice. Scream, Elizabeth. Scream.
I will not
Scream, Elizabeth. Scream.
I will not
Scream, Elizabeth. He needs to hear me scream. Be my revenge. Scream. Scream. Scream.
Even in death, Elizabeth was surrounded by goodness and beauty. Her lips were still warm when Victor kissed her for the last time. He knew now that only he could end this, and he sought out to destroy the creature.
mother, please.
Mueller and the others are searching the grounds. Come, we'll join them there.
No, it is here that he will come, mother. Oh, that I can assure you. It is here that he will come.
What are you talking about? What is all this?
It will all be over soon, mother, I promise.
So what do you have to do with this?
In my bureau, you will find a journal. It will explain everything that has occurred. Now, please go.
Victor!
No, I must prepare, mother. Leave me. Goodbye, mother.
Accursed thing! You have hurt the weak and the innocent, who haven't harmed you or any other living thing. Do you think her death has brought me pleasure? My crimes have degraded me beneath the meanest of animals. Even my revenge has left me with a bitter taste. And do you think that I'm free of guilt, of pain, of responsibility? No, for it was you who gave me life. Farewell, Frankenstein. I destroyed you and everything you've ever loved. And now, I shall die, as you are dead, who brought me into being. And when we are both gone, the memory of us shall quickly vanish.